And sometimes, I actually didn't mention, but I'm going to mention again, we are in a crisis, not of our own making, but that is the case now. And we need to come together and focus on it, which is what First Ministers were doing today, and I salute them for it. And by doing this, the vast, vast, vast majority of investment dollars and risk is going to be borne by the private sector.
Marcus Carnivorous continues to eat away at the support of Pierre pending retirement. He recently announced a number of changes that his Liberal cabinet is working on, and there seems to be a fair bit here for everyone. One of the first things announced was streamlining EI requirements, ensuring that if you lose your job due to the tariffs, you won't have to go through a waiting period before EI kicks in, which, as someone currently on EI sick leave, anytime a rich dude demonstrates empathy for what non-rich people go through, I'm like, hey, you might not be all that evil. Beyond that, Carney seems to be really focused on taking all the wind out of Pierre's sails. Like, all of it. Like, the only win Pierre's gonna get is when his wife Dutch ovens him. Carney announced streamlined approval processes for new resource extraction projects, but most importantly for me, announced a commitment to let the assholes who are going to be profiting from all this fund the damn things themselves. Because one of the worst aspects of having large job creator projects in Canada over the years has been the constant begging from people with more money than God, saying that they'd be happy to create a few hundred jobs for a few years if the federal government would just back up dump trucks of money to their door. So it looks like that big east-west pipeline that conservatives have been presenting as if it's the solution to all our problems under Carney could be allowed, just not on the taxpayer's dollar. If conservatives want to see that happen, their donors are going to need to pay for it themselves or shut the hell up. And really the question becomes now, how does anyone on the right argue against going with Carney? Also, why does anyone think it's a good idea to fund Pierre now? Carney's willing to work with big business more than anyone on the left would really prefer, but he also doesn't have the stink of being connected to anti-vax loons or the weird authoritarian connections that Pierre personality disorder has. At least from where I'm sitting, Carney's strategy of being the grown-up in the room where no one wants to elect a petulant man-child seems to be working.